Good day to you all. I hope you have been having a good morning and a great week so far. My name is Paul Edwards. I am your financial advisor with New York Life. And I work with individuals, business owners, and business owners, and I help them to save consistently, invest wisely, so you can retire comfortably. And I also help them, and I would love to help you, to protect yourself, your family, your loved ones, and your businesses with life insurance and with long-term care. As you all know, on Wednesdays, I speak primarily about investment and investing related issues. And today I want to speak about investing in yourself. When you save for the future, there's a parochial saying which says, put a penny away for a rainy day. That's what saving is. Putting away funds for some time in the future. In America, more than 60% of the residents have less than a week in reserve. In other words, if they were to stop working, their funds would be finished in less than a week. Remember, we are regarded as the largest and biggest free economy in the world. We, as a country, boast about our capacity to progress and our ability to take care of ourselves and our families. Then the question must be asked, why then is it that savings and investments are so low? And it is because I believe we are not disciplined enough. They say easy come, easy go. And so many of us have not developed the discipline to save, the discipline to invest. When we work with the major companies, you participate, they generally offer, and you participate in the retirement plan, where they take a percentage of your pay and it is invested in the market. And it grows and performs or falls based on the performance of the market. Over the last year, the market has been down primarily, and inflation is up, caused by the effects of COVID over the last 2 years and what is happening in the world in terms of the war in Ukraine. So we see a runaway inflation over 7%. We see the decline in the stock market. Portfolios are down. So persons are edgy. But it's still very important that you save and invest. Right now, the market is down. So it is the ideal time to go in the market, because when the shares are low, you can buy more. Because generally, after a recession, after a period of decline in the market, it's going to go back up, and then you enjoy the ride all the way to the top. So now is not the time to be coming out of the market. Now is the time, in principle, to be investing more in the market. So you buy while the market is low and you sell when it is high. Not sell when it is low and then buy when it is high. No, that's counterproductive. We as a people, we as individuals must realize how important it is to save. There was a story in a book called the Bible about a master who gave his servants some money. He gave one talent, he gave one 5, and he gave the one 10. And he told them to invest. 2 invested and got great return on their investment. The other one buried, didn't do anything. He just put the money in a drawer, buried it under the ground. And when the master came back and celebrated those who invested and got higher return, he placed the one who buried the money into prison. If we bury our talents, if we don't invest, then we are literally putting ourselves into financial prison. The average social security in America is $1,000. And therefore, you are going to need funds to supplement that. To get that funds, you have to put some of what you are earning and into a saving. Now, bank interest rate is very low, less than 1%. So therefore, you open a retirement account. If your company is not providing you with one, a Roth IRA, or there are other types, and you commit a certain amount per month to be invested, you'll be surprised to know over time how much it will grow. And over time, you can continue to increase the amount you want to put inside there. That is critical. The best time to start is right now. Because the earlier we start, the better it is. So I'm encouraging everyone today to invest in yourself. Because when you invest in savings, you are investing in yourself, you are investing in your future, and you are investing in your family. I always close by saying, work hard, play hard. But whatsoever we do in work or in play, let us make sure that we make Christ the center of our lives. Be blessed.